All right, Shalom. First, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and for all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto the Israelite foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. And we just headed to camp, so we just was breaking bread before we get to do what we do best, what we was born to do, and the discussion of the matter was the fact that the Lord is having people, choose sides. All right, take a stance. If you believe in the gospel, do you believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, or do you believe or you're not? You can't be wishy-washy in this thing of ours. Okay, the Lord is demanding loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's demanding that you accept this 100% truth. Everything else is a lie. The truth is finally here. And you had the situation with Zabak, and the reason why the spirit on these other camps, mainly Zabak's on the lights on him, is because of the fact is his stance. Where's his stance in? What's his stance in the mark of the beast? What's his stance in Cornelius? And obviously, what is the stance on all Gentiles could be saved? And he's being exposed because the other stance that he never took, now he's being questioned, and now he wants to be reactive. You should have been reactive long ago. Once you find out these guys are teaching false doctrine,
the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your
brow. No problem. You should have been chin checked them. All right. And that's what the Lord demands. He demands a man to be in the spirit. Get that real quick. I have it there. Malachi.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is Malachi 3:18.
Is it? Yeah. 3:18.
Yep. It says, "Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth him not."
So what? Return from what? We just get 2 Peter 3:1 real quick.
This is 2 Peter 3:1. "This second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you, in both which I stir up your pure minds by way of remembrance."
So what is the remembrance of what? Who we are. We the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. All right, which consists of you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. And once you find out you are a Hebrew Israelite, it's just like, oh, you wake up and that's it. No, there's levels to this thing. All right, just the same way you found it, you could easily lose it. You have to be grounded in Yahushua, which is who the word ignorant called Jesus. Hebrew 4 and 10.
Gotcha.
Is it 4:28? You know what it is. But so when you come back into this thing, the first thing what the Lord is doing to you is what? He's making you remember who you are.
Yep.
All right. Get that.
This is Baruch 4:28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Seek him 10 times more. So we're returning from this dead state that we were in. We call ourselves Negroes. We call ourselves Latinos. I'm a Levi, so I grew up as a Haitian. He's a Benjamite.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We thought the names that we was told that's who we were, but to come to find out that was never who we was from the get-go. We're different.
Yep.
All right. So we don't go by these certain names that they gave unto us. We go by our true natural name. But then it goes beyond that. Then we seek the Lord 10 times more. You got to be excited about this thing. You find out I'm a Hebrew Israelite. Oh shit! What I got to do for the Lord? I got to make amends. I got to repent. I got to change my ways. I have to do certain things in order to please the Lord.
That's right.
Okay. So that's part of the seeking the Lord 10 times more. Okay. And ultimately, what you end up doing, you come to find out, wait a minute, this guy say he serves the Lord, but he doesn't serve the Lord.
Right.
What about this person? Oh, the scriptures doesn't say that. because everything has to be measured by the scriptures. Okay, this is how you discern things. Okay, the Lord gave us a discerning spirit. So the discerning spirit consists of what? You be able to judge things in a proper manner.
I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Job 8:8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of thy fathers.
Yeah. So you require of the former age, which majority of us didn't grow up with a father in the household. So here it is, men that's out in the highways and byways, teaching you your ways, teaching you of where you come from. This is why Esau wants to get rid of the structure of family. Okay, this is why he got rid of the fathers. Okay, but the fathers didn't know much, so the Lord gave us what? Elders, spiritual fathers, and they taught us like this is what the Lord requires of you, right? So what did you learn from them? And then on top of all that, what you learn from them, if the spirit is on you, you will be able to discern what is right and what is wrong. You will come to your final conclusion. Why? Because the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has to be on you to discern this. Okay? You gonna say something?
No.
Okay,
I had another scripture.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 4 and verse 9. For I think that the Most High have set forth us, the apostles last.
And what does apostle means? Sent away. All right? We're not in our homeland. So technically we all apostles. However, there's a hierarchy right now. And Jake has a problem with that. Talking about these other camps. He got a problem with that fact. Okay? Because what? They hurt. The spirit of the Lord is not dealing with them per se. So they're hurt by that. All right? Go ahead.
It says, as it were appointed to death, for we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
So the spectacle means we're in sight of everything. And another reason why the Lord had sent the apostles last is because of what? What's the primary reason? Because the apostles, especially at these latter times, was supposed to break down the strongholds that was of this world. And one of the main strongholds of this world that all nations could be saved. There's nowhere in the scriptures where it leads to that. And the key word is salvation and saved. Now, you could go tongue twisting about being preserved and such and such. The Lord, he wants complete obedience, right? If he said this, that's that. So the Lord intends to do what? What is it? Hold on. Amos 99? Is it Amos 99? Yeah, try to see Amos 99.
Amos 99?
Yeah.
Let me get that. This is Amos 9 and verse the sifting?
Yep.
Start at 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom.
And what is that? What is the eyes of the Lord? Those chariots. All right. The chariots of the Lord is always watching. The angels are always watching. The sinful kingdom is America. All right. Before it was the nation of Israel. But since we are attending in America, the Lord's eyes is upon that. Out of all places in the planet Earth, the most
chariot signs
is America.
Yeah.
You know, it's for a reason. Go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Yeah. So the Lord said He's going to destroy this land from the face of the earth. That means that nobody is going to be saved. Nobody's except for the elect.
Yep, it's a spirit. Because look, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob.
Yeah, so this is the elect.
Yeah.
So no other nation is going to be beamed up out from this set destruction. The elites are not going to dwell in the land of America. They're not going to be in no underground bunkers or what do they call that mountain, Mount Cheyenne or something like that. They said that they could fit a whole bunch of cities into that mountain retreat. I think it's Mount Cheyenne or something like that.
Where is located?
I forgot where. But they said that it could fit a whole bunch of people in that one thing. But guess what? They're going to be destroyed in that thing.
Right.
All right. Because the Lord himself is not going, no soul is going to be saved other than the elect of the nation of Israel from this total wipeout.
That's right.
All right. Scripture said we're not going to set foot in this land. So this is going to be the forbidden zone, even for us. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. Saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
Which is what? The elect. So the elect is not going to be destroyed. The elect is going to be saved. No weapons that is formed shall prosper. Roughly paraphrasing. Go ahead.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Which is 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Which is pride. That's a prideful thing. Because if you go out there speak, like this guy, what's his name? Assad, I made a bold statement, which you're gonna I fucking keep on bringing it up. He said, what is wrong with teaching that the Gentiles could be saved? Well, that's against the commandments of the Lord.
Right, exactly.
All right. If you're talking about the other nations can be saved, then that's going against the Lord. Point blank, period. And he thinking that he could play both sides. You know what I'm saying?
And it's no different than what the modern day Christian teaches.
Exactly.
That's the one thing they banking on.
Yeah.
That everybody can make it.
Yeah.
That God loves whoever that calls on Jesus, of all nations, of all color. You know, that's universalism.
So what? Because they agree with you? Did you ever think that the ones that agree with you or so forth might be Israelites?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's kind.
Yep.
You know, so it shows us that a lot of these individuals are pieces of shits that sold out. All right. I was trying to find a nicer word, but it is what it is.
Another point.
Go ahead.
Scriptures say that it shall be no peace to the wicked. And Esau is known as the wicked.
Yeah.
Salvation comes with peace.
Comes with peace.
You know,
from safety.
Yeah.
From destruction.
Yep. When they say peace and safety.
Yeah.
You know, when you in a safe situation, you have peace.
Yeah.
You know, that's not gonna happen to the Edomite that believes from what they say. You know?
Yeah.
Certain Edomites or certain Gentiles, other nations gonna believe and be saved. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
And once again, there's no difference between every other stronghold that was built up.
Exactly.
So you're not giving it its proper. We're separate.
Yeah.
Scriptures tells you basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
What is the basic thing? That we are separate from nations.
Yep. Holy people.
We were holy people. So holy does not gravitate to everything. It's separate. It's set aside. So if we're as equal as these people, we're nothing holy about it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is why a lot of these individuals thinking in their mind that they can get away from this shit scot-free, but you're not. Go ahead.
It says, verse 11, Amos 9:11, and that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
Did you go to the sifting part?
Yeah. For 9?
Yeah, read that again.
I'm reading it again. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
And the sifting is a violent act.
Yeah, yep.
So the sifting also is an irritation of the mind. So the Lord right now is shaking shit up. All right? He's shaking shit up. He's literally having you either one, you're going to reaffirm what you've been taught, or you're going to get caught up in the wind. But the point of the matter is, if you're part of the elect, you're going to stand firm.
Your faith is still going to be intact.
It's still going to be intact because what? Our faith is built on a rock.
Yep.
And that rock is Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right? We're not as the nation, these other individuals that had the seed that was put into them in thorns, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Or
cares of this world.
Choke.
Yep.
And and the ones, glad you said that, because the ones that's leading this new abominable doctrine is those that care about this world.
That's what it comes down to.
You know?
Yeah.
And what proves that they care about this world? They was trying to sell fucking They were selling border of blue shirts. Okay, the fringets and all this other shit. They were selling marriage councils.
Yep.
They was doing all this other shit. They was selling everything that was not nailed down, like Apostle Gabar always say.
Passover parties. Admission fees, and I mean.
So their intents was never good from the very beginning. So when you see something like that as a man that's just came back to the Lord and that's fully admitted in your mind that the things that you've been taught is correct.
Right.
Wouldn't you be angry?
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you be like, yo, what the fuck? Because you will take this thing extremely serious. Okay? It is personal because you're going against what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is all about.
That's right.
You know? So this thing of ours, you got to defend the gospel. I remember this guy, Sonetta, but he used to always come down talking shit. He said, "What, God needs somebody to defend him?" Obviously, yeah. We're the representation of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua on earth.
Yeah.
Our job from the very beginning, as we woke up, was to tear down the strongholds of this world. So we always got to be on alert. We always got to be on watch.
Yeah.
You know, you always got to be on watch. You got to see what's going on. Is a doctrine is because you got to take this thing as being. This is a precious thing.
I got something for you.
Go ahead.
This is Philippians 1, and I start at 16. I start at 14. And many of the brethren in the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, waxing confident by my bonds, are much more bold to speak the word without fear.
Hey. You gotta speak, yo, wow.
Yeah.
One, the bonds is what? What are we bonded to? We're bonded to Yahushua. If you're bonded to something or someone, you're gonna represent that person to the fullest. You're gonna defend that person. Like if me and his brother, we're together right now, right? And say somebody else come about and they tell me something about this brother. I'm like, because I know this brother and we're bonded.
Right.
You know, through the brotherhood. I'm like, nah, you lying on this dude.
Right.
If he's saying something false. So we're bonded to Yahushua. We represent Yahushua.
Yep. It says some preach Yahushua even of envy and strife. This is where you talking about it was a lot of envy. You know, certain men that's in top positions and they, you know, there's envy, you know?
They feel a certain type of way.
They feel a way about us saying we got 100% truth.
Yes.
Why wouldn't we?
Yes.
We're saying that boldly because we do have 100% truth of what we need to know for salvation. All right. And things of that nature. It says,
the scriptures the scriptures also say that the Lord was show his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Yep. I was thinking about you got an unction from the Most High and you know all things.
Yep. You have to know all things.
Yeah.
It's not gonna come to you in one day.
Yeah.
You gotta grow with the Lord. You gotta grow with this.
Yep.
And everything will be revealed through the Spirit of the Lord.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Go ahead. It says some preach Yahushua even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. The one preach Yahushua of contention, not sincerely.
And that's a lot of these guys. Make sure you got his green too, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Then that's majority of these people. They doing it because they want to be in that position. First of all, you don't want to be in the top position.
Right. I say that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in the top position. I ain't no top position, period.
Right.
But just looking from the outside, like, nah, I'd rather be the lonely guy. You know what I'm saying? That's that lonely soldier to do what I got to do.
The humble servant.
Because the top person of Israel is Yahushua.
Yep.
He had to go through everything. He had to have the human experience that we now are understanding and we going through, and he understands what we're going through. But he didn't have the comfort, okay, as other people that before him had to deal with that shit.
That's right.
Okay, he just had to deal with it. Okay, but he had Yahweh, and he taught us, if anything, you get comfortable or shit don't go your way, lean on him. The Spirit, right? You know, we was listening to that song, Lean On Me.
Lean on me, yeah.
So when you're not strong, so now we have somebody we can lean on because he went through the things that we're now experiencing the spirit of doubt, the shit that creeps up in your mind. Oh, you're not a man of the Lord, you know, or just the spirit. Oh, did you teach it right? You know, there's so many different things that we go through on a regular. But guess what? He said, lean on me.
I did a video the other day called "Fight Through Depression."
There you go.
It's a fight.
You got to fight.
Because all those things do creep up, and you got to just shake it off and understand if you got this gospel, the Lord, He dealing with you. You know what I mean? And then you know, if the many are called, you called to this thing, few are chosen. But He that endured to the end.
And that's the key.
Yeah.
That's always been the key.
So the show don't stop at all. You know, we got to keep enduring. And like the other brother keep stressing, we got to defend the gospel. You know?
What are you going to do? You're going to let you saying that you believe in this thing and somebody come and tell us
and tear down and you don't do nothing.
Do nothing about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know?
Yeah, that's
I'm just going to keep on teaching.
Yeah.
Why are you going to keep teaching when somebody's tearing this shit down?
Yeah.
Get on their ass. Rebuke them sharply. All right?
It says, the one preached Yahweh Shah of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds.
There you go. Go ahead.
But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel.
There you go.
Woo.
We're created to defend the gospel.
Yep.
Okay? We are watchmen that was created to defend the gospel of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. No other. Okay?
Yep.
We were here to defend what we was taught. So when somebody comes up and say, women supposed to be over men, shut that shit down.
Yep.
I'm gonna fuck that. When they say all nations can be saved, shut that shit down. The hell doctrine, shut that shit down. Go on a warpath, a spiritual warpath.
That's right.
All right. When all you men are gonna have the honor, all right? When are you gonna show the only time you're supposed to show pride is in this word?
Yeah, you said glory in me.
Glory in the Lord. When are you gonna show that? Well, you're gonna show that just because Esau might say something? But what about the niggas? Niggas are our enemies as well.
Yeah.
All right. I'm looking at one right now. That's a fucking dude.
Yep.
You know, this shit is fucking. We living in a fucking madhouse.
Yeah. And we the only ones that's sane.
That's it. So you have to defend the gospel. You got something else?
Yeah, I got something for you.
Go ahead.
Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High. It says, put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The wiles of the devil is the trickery, all right? And it's black devils too, you know?
Yeah.
It's black devils too.
And female devils.
Yeah, and female devils, all right? Because what Yahweh Shah said, you are of your father the devil. You know? You got Jake out here moving like Esau, all right? Trying to trip you up, being false witness, lying, saying things that we not doing. All we doing is teaching, you know? Twisting the doctrine. So you gotta put your armor on against them. We had spiritual war.
Yeah.
These like we went into last week. These men know exactly what they're doing. You know? They're not just saying certain things for no reason. You know? And it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
You know what? Look up the word rest, which we know what it means.
Wrestle?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get it in the blue letter.
It kind of hit me. Go ahead.
Yeah. And we always talk about, they sold out, or they be agents. So where is that coming from?
Exactly.
That's spiritual wickedness and darkness more high from the elites.
Exactly.
So that's what we truly go on war with.
Yeah.
And the Jake that's in the way, that's they puppets.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
Because once you pay a man off, this nigga's bought and paid for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The same way that the Lord purchased us with his blood, we owned by him.
Yep.
You niggas is owned by Esau once you take that bag.
Yep.
And you don't got no problem twisting the doctrine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get it, Salakia.
Ain't no problem.
Ephesians 6.
I don't know why it just kind of hit me. Look that word up.
For we wrestle. Okay.
This word rest, which is wrestle. We know what wrestle is.
Yeah.
But Strong's G 3823.
Oh, that's the spirit. Look.
Pale.
Pale. It says wrestling a contest between two in which each endeavors to throw the other, and which is decided when the victor is able to hold his opponent down with his hand upon his neck.
So in other words, fighting, you're contending.
Yep.
So you're fighting against these spirits.
Yep.
And it's spirits that's on these people.
I got one more.
Go ahead.
The term is transferred to the Christians, which we know we the true Christians, struggle with the power of evil.
So what are we fighting against?
Principalities, wickedness in high places.
But the spirit of evil.
Yeah, spirit of evil. Yep.
Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to overthrow what we're saying.
Yep.
And we're overthrowing what they're saying. Henceforth, I'm just gonna quote it: "Good is against evil.
That's the spirit.
Life against death."
Yep.
All right. Yep. So the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the God.
That's right.
So we're set to defend. We're set to fight, to contend against all things that's adverse to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
Sorry. It says, I'm going to read again, Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against rulers, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
So to be able to stand, you have to do what? You have to have 100%. You have to have 100% truth. Because read that last one again.
Yep. It says, "Wherefore take ye the whole armor of the Most High."
So the whole armor is the whole truth.
Yep.
This is how you are able to fight off the things that's coming against you.
Yep.
Right? Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's going to go into the next verse. It says that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand, therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. It's only one truth, man. It's one doctrine. Have your loins girt about with truth. That's the foundation. All right? And having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Meaning run with it. So you got like I said, Habakkuk, the NLT says that the message make it clear, make the message clear, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
You got run with the proper message.
Okay.
So you have the message, you have the true message, run with it. All right. Yeah, this is our foundational piece. We're running with that. What we learn. Go ahead.
Yep.
You gonna say something? Go ahead.
No. It says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye should be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
Which is what? These false doctrines.
Yep.
Because they're gonna keep throwing. They could keep second guessing. You have you second guess certain things.
So that doubt.
But guess what? You supposed to have that shield. To what? To block off. Like, nah, this is bullshit.
Yep. Exactly.
All the nations gonna be saved.
Yeah, that ain't it.
But this tribe is not part of the tribe of Israel.
That ain't it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know,
the RFID chip.
The RFID chip is sin.
It's a sin, but it ain't sin itself.
Right? You blocking it off.
Yep.
You blocking all this because that's not what you've been taught.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, and take on the helmet of salvation.
Meaning what? You got to believe that you will be saved.
Yep.
In your mind, you have to have that mindset. You can't be walking around here with knuckle dragging like, oh no, well, you lost. You lost the battle.
Yeah. They say victory starts in the mind first.
Yeah.
Yep.
And go ahead.
It says, and take on the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High.
So now you have to be an expert swordsman on your craft. So you have to have the skill. You have to be able to fight back.
Right.
Remember, everything else is the protection.
Right.
You know, this is spiritual. Everything else is the protection. The armor to protect you, the shield to protect you. But the sword is to what? To defend.
Yeah.
You know, you're not sitting back and just holding, you know, you are able to have offense.
Curse if he that keepeth his sword for blood.
Yeah. So you are able to have offense now. You're able to fight back.
Yeah. Yep.
So how we fight back? We fight back by this word. With Hebrews 4:12 will tell you that this sword, this truth is a sword.
Two-edged sword.
A two-edged sword. So it'll cut us if we don't use it right, but it'll cut everybody else. So you have to defend the gospel.
Yeah.
All right. You have to defend. It's not about defending yourself. It's about also attacking those that are coming against you. Okay.
Protecting as well.
Protecting as well.
The
yeah.
sheep. You know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Jake. There's a lot. The sheep got. You know. They got to get fed get the right food. You know. You ain't gonna give them no GMO food. You know.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to care for the sheep, but our people, the leaders of our people, certain leaders, they misleading the flock. They sending them to the slaughterhouse.
Slaughter.
That's why the scripture talk about that blood being upon their hands.
Yeah.
You know, we trying to get the blood off our hands by doing the right thing.
Yeah.
We fed them the proper way. We protected the sheep, you know, and kept them preserved through the Spirit for the Lord to come deliver them. You know?
So they could be chastened as virgins.
Yeah, exactly.
So they won't get defiled with all these other weird doctrine.
Yep.
So this thing is beyond the realms of just us and, oh, you guys are always doing this because we have to do it.
Yeah, right.
If we don't do it, who else is going to do it? Because obviously you other camps are not going to defend this gospel.
Right.
You don't qualify to defend this gospel. Either you're going to defend it for a little while and then you're going to sell out. Is a little bit more? About to go to camp.
All right, come here. This is a lot. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You don't have to read it again.
Right.
But we're not doing it just for our sake. We're doing it for the saints.
Yep.
Like we defending the gospel for the saints of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Because even as a watchman, you watching for the enemy. And we the first line of defense.
First line of defense.
We see it
literally.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You know, the watchmen, the prophets, the seers, you know, without what I say, where no vision is, the people perish.
Yeah.
We're the first line of defense against these ravenous wolves.
Yeah.
Against these foxes, you know?
Yeah.
Against these people that's trying to creep in.
Yeah.
That's why the apostles is on it. That's why the elders brothers is on it.
Yeah.
That's why brothers is on it.
Yeah.
24/7. You know?
You don't let nothing slide.
Yeah, you can't let nothing slide.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, calm.
So with that being said, we about to go to camp and keep this fire going. So with that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.